there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. Has a go! And that has been cleared. Ribéry. De Ligt clears it away. That's a little off target. Gullit. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
This their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like...
Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt that... Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Neymar. Mbappe. Can he put it away? And that's caused a worry or two.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Great Bellingham! Ribéry. Odo. Oh, good-looking ball. Raul. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Chouameni. Atalanta trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ribéry. Nkunku. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Real chance! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how...
Tries a shot! Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Nkunku. That's a throw. Mbappe. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shot a goal! Just a whisker away. Odo, gently done for Nkunku. Davis. Valverde, and he's been shifted off it. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice sequence of passes this. Raul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And yes, it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any up.
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Japan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles and he's got every reason to be.
Japan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Gullit. And it's Batistuta. Good read, needed to be. Nkunku. And it's Neymar. Now it's Valverde. Otto. It's Bellingham. Raul. Otto. Rodri. Bellingham. Otto gets into some space. And Dixon. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nkunku. Rodri. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And the finish! They've done it! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Valverde. Nkunku. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played back in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni, Gullit, and it's Messi. Messi, this is promising, and he's in on goal. Now that's an excellent interception. Valverde.
The attendance for this match was
Neymar.
71,550.
Rodri. Mbappe. Nkunku. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Bastoni. Batistuta. To Messi. Chouameni. For Ribéry. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hullet. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Atalanta playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Quality ball. And it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Passing nice and neat. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chouameni, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Bastoni. And here's Neymar. That is lovely. Bellingham just eases him off the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Chouameni. Now it's Hullet. Batistuta. He's in a good position here. Cleared without hesitation. Atalanta have their third corner. And he's heaved it away. Chouameni, who does have an assist to his name. That has not gone well. The final 5 minutes. Valverde. Nkunku. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great hit! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Has been indicated.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from him? Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe! Casillas. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero.
Please
What
make
an
sure to watch the
extraordinary
screen
game he
for an
had.
Information bulletin from the region.
pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe is firing after that one. Pablo Barrios. Nkunku. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous... Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their first effort on goal. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. And here's Neymar. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Odo. He could be in here. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Referee's given a throw. Nkunku, and here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns and goes back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe, chance!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Can he get it through? Great hit! Sticks it away! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Pedri, Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar powering forward here, and he's on. There's the hit! Oh, what a ball he's in here! Japan have... And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Neymar. Saliba gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Nkunku. Mbappe. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rodri gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Çalhanoğlu charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Se ha encontrado a un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Just too much on that. Çalhanoğlu, well seen, saw that coming. And he was alert to it. Japan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe! was no routine save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good ball. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Neymar. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. So now the difference is 3. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Darwin. That is a great pick out. Oh, good ball. Now the finish! It's in!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Japan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Valverde. And it's come back to the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. He's got space in the area. There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for
6.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
9.
actually.
El dorsal 21. Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El dorsal
Valverde.
4. Sneijder. El
Bellingham.
dorsal 42. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. And here's Nunez. Big chance! He's scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Otto plays it short. Mbappe! Zakaria with the clearance. Vardiol. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And he thumps it clear. And through to the goalkeeper. Odo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Here's Rodri. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Araujo cuts out the pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Nkunku. Gilberto Silva. Vieira does well to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Davis gets good distance on it. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Spread neatly. Vieira. Now it's Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice ball, and there's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan with the corner, there first. Cafu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Haaland. Now it's Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Zico. Real chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Bellingham. And it's Zico. Zico really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Aim forwards. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ter Stegen has that under control.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Luis Suarez! And that is as far as they're going to go. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's Haaland! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Oh, they could break here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Valverde tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for options. Can he finish? And the kick. He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Added time.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nkunku. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gilberto Silva. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Japan were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Substitution for Japan. Number 18.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. Now it's Valverde. Japan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, that's fabulous. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Heads it! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Now it's Haaland, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira, and the pass is intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Over it comes, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nkunku. Bellingham.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read. Nunez. Nunez! Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Valverde. Turns and goes back. Thuram gets it clear.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Gilberto Silva goes steaming forward. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Zico. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Luis Suarez. Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Zico, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Zico simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Davis. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gilberto Silva. And it's Zico. Chips it through. He's found a way through. It's Luis Suarez! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control. He might be in here, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Japan have their second corner now. Cafu. Now it's Darwin. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Japan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And here's Haaland. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham gets it away. Japan are looking to go forward now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Zico. And here's Suarez. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. There will be 4 extra minutes. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Hello, attendees. This is
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Japan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you never...